Hello everyone, welcome to the history class. In this video, I'll be discussing an important topic of chapter 1 of class 10th history, that is the nationalism and imperialism. This is the second last topic of the chapter. So, in this section, we'll be focusing on how the European imperialism began by the last quarter of the 19th century. So, let's start the topic. In the last quarter of the 19th century, nationalism though it was spread, this idea spread in European land at a very fast pace. But later on, its idealistic liberal democratic sentiments somewhere gone, and the people now they were having a divergent ideology. They wanted to just meet their narrow creed with limited ends. The most serious source of nationalist tension in Europe after 1871 was the area called the Balkans. So, students first of all will see where the Balkans nations are situated in the map. Here. Now, in this map, you can see this W-shaped body, water body, it is Black Sea. And this is your Mediterranean Sea. Now, this region which is marked in here with the boundary, this region, that is the west of Black Sea, is comprised of the Balkan states. Now, it is comprised modern day Romania, Bulgaria, Albania, Greece, Macedonia, Croatia, then Bosnia Herzegovina, Slovenia, Serbia, Montenegro, and their inhabitants were broadly known as Slavs. A large part of this region was under the control of Ottomans. Now, as you can see, this is the Black Sea. Below Black Sea, this is Turkey. Now, this Turkey was ruled by the Ottomans, right? This is ruled by Ottoman, and the Ottoman dynasty they have control over these Balkan states, right? So the spread of romantic nationalism in the Balkans, together with the disintegration of the Ottoman rule in Turkey, led to the independence of these nations, right? So the Balkan states became free. They had struggled for their independence against the Ottomans, and gained independence. But the problem didn't end here. The Balkan states were jealous of each other, and each hoped to gain more territory at the expense of others. See, we are discussing about imperialism. Imperialism means when one nation expands its political, social, and cultural and economic influence over another nation. That is imperialism. So, these nations, which newly emerged as independent nations, they were jealous of each other and they wanted to gain more territory at the expense of others. And these matters became further complicated because the Balkans also became the scene of big power rivalries. Now, the big nations, as you have already studied in this chapter, the European nations like Germany, Britain, Russia, England, Austro-Hungary, these nations wanted to have control over this region, right? So, they were keen on countering the hold of other powers over the Balkans and extending its own control over the area. So, this led to a series of wars in the region, and finally, it led to the First World War. So, Balkan states became one of the major bone of contention between the big powers of Europe. Moreover, the region is very important region because, as you can see, this is the European land, and the Asia here is connected with the land, and these nations are situated on the main trading route, that is also called the Silk Route, connecting Asia. So if any big nation of Europe having control over this region will going to dominate this trade route also. So that is why the big nations of Europe, they were interested in having control over the Balkan states. So this is all about the imperialism, European imperialism. I'll show you the countries here. Again, here is Montenegro, Bosnia Herzegovina, then we have Croatia, Serbia, Romania, then Bulgaria, Macedonia, Albania, right, Hungary, Ukraine is here, Greece, right. So these are the nations which are together called the Balkan states. I hope you liked this session. Thank you for watching the video.